Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Friday Night Fibbing.
All right, welcome to the Friday Night Live with me, Dan Koh and Neil Humphreys, and it's time for Friday Night Fibbing. Neil is going to need all the help he can get. This is where it's my turn this week to tell a statement or a story, and it's up to you to debunk whether I'm actually telling the truth or am I just Friday Night Fibbing. So 8855-0893, text us and help Neil out, because honestly, he's going to need all the help he can get this week.
Bring it on. It's me and you, folks. It's me and you. Kids, I want the kids to play as well.
Yep.
Get the phones off mum and dad for the next 10 minutes. WhatsApp your questions, your queries, your interrogations to Mr. Dan Koh.
Okay.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Very. Are you comfortable,
I'm
Neil?
very. Dan, the floor is yours.
All right. Neil Humphreys and the rest of Singapore. This is my story. So you know that as a young kid, or maybe as a teenager.
As soon as you say young kid, I'm in trouble. As soon as you say young kid,
Yep.
I am in trouble.
As a teenager,
Yeah.
you know, it's important that you earn some amount of cash based on your own merits, right?
Yeah.
Or take on part-time jobs and just make full use of your time and be a disciplined worker in life. So obviously I've taken on several part-time jobs. I think, if I'm not wrong, at least 3 to 4 jobs part-time.
In your teenage years.
In my teenage years, I was about from 14 to, I believe it was 17.
Good.
That I was working at part-time roles. Out of all the part-time roles, I mean, having considered the places I've worked before, there was not a single place where I've worked for more than 3 months.
Yes.
That's it.
That's your story?
Yeah.
So you had 4 jobs.
Yeah. More than 4, thereabouts,
5 jobs. As a teenager.
Yeah, but because of perhaps commitment issues or
And just you being you.
me being me, I don't think I've ever committed to a job more than 2 months.
You never lasted more than 2 months
Yeah.
in any of these jobs.
That's right. Is
Okay.
that the truth, or is that Friday
Well,
night
let's
fibbing?
work it through.
Yeah.
Briefly tell us the jobs you had
Okay.
in order.
All right, so I think if I remember, the first job I had was at Starbucks. So I was a barista.
14? You said from 14.
Oh, no, my apologies. I think that was about 16. My bad.
So
I don't
your
think
first
14,
job
yeah.
was 16.
16, yeah. That was just right after my O-levels.
Okay.
Because my parents obviously wanted me to focus on my studies, right? So after my O-levels, I had some time to myself. I thought, you know what? Why not make full use of my time? Let me just work a part-time role and hopefully just get some cash out of it.
Which Starbucks?
I worked at the one at Novena. You know, it's not the iconic United Square Starbucks that's facing the road. This is the one that's within the corporate building.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What
it's
did you do?
hidden. I was a barista.
At 16?
Yeah.
You wasn't just clearing tables or...
I was doing that as well. I was,
Okay. So they train you how to make the chocolates and the
Yeah,
coffees?
apparently you
and-
got to go for like a 2-3 day course.
What do you mean apparently? You either did or you didn't.
I think I did. Yeah, I did 3-day course. It was at Star Vista, if I remember correctly. Went there, they taught us, you know, the rules and regulations of being a Starbucks staff. And then...
That's kind of scary in a way. That you only need 2 days training to serve people $7 coffees.
Well, you don't exactly start serving them coffee on the first day. I think they gave me like a 3-week practice.
Okay.
And because obviously we got to test some drinks, right? And it's quite unfortunate because a lot of them ended up in the drain because I got to test it out.
How long was you there?
2.5 months.
Why did you leave?
I left because, why did I leave? Oh, I think I had like a separate commitment to...
At 16? Yeah. What are you, the president? What commitments do you have at 16?
I'm not exactly sure. I can't exactly remember.
You're getting vague.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is fake, vague, or real vague.
Yeah. I don't exactly remember.
0893. So
one, yeah.
job number 1, 16 years old,
okay.
Starbucks, you lasted 2 months.
Yeah, so I did like the job. I mean, I personally did enjoy because by the first month, I was, you know, doing up a lot of orders. I was clocking in at least like 7-8 hours for like 3 days a week to 4 days a week. And, you know, I would be making drinks, you know, and just coming up with different concoctions. So that was fun.
Job number 2.
Job number 2, I believe this was a role at a place called Superdry.
As James would say, you're either being deliberately vague or woolly-headed.
Yeah.
Or you genuinely can't remember.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember now.
This was called what? Superdry?
Superdry.
Oh, I know that
place.
place.
You've heard the brand,
that's
right?
It's a clothes. Is it clothes?
It's a clothing brand. It's
Like
a retail
jeans?
brand. Yeah. No. They do sell jeans.
I've never
and
really
clothes,
gone in
yeah.
there, but I've seen it.
So
It's
it's
still
super
around.
dry. If you search it up, I
still
have a
around.
question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think what kind of a brand do you think? Where do you think it originated from?
I've never, ever
Search it up
shopped
and
in there.
just do a quick search on Google, super dry.
Yeah, I know it.
And tell me where you think this company originated from. Because I believe most of us would get it wrong.
Oh, it
And I
says
only
UK.
realized-
Is it UK?
Oh, man. Yes, it's the UK.
I
but
didn't know that.
A lot of us
I didn't know that.
assumed, myself included, that it was from Japan. Because if you look at their iconic
Yeah.
clothing, there are a lot of Japanese words on it, which makes one think that it might have originated from there.
Wow, it only started
So-
in 2003
Exactly.
in London. I did not know that.
Yeah, so
I've
it's super
never
dry.
been in there.
I was there for about a month and a half, and that's because that place got too dusty for me. So that's
Too
why.
dusty?
Yeah. Neil, have you worked at a retail store, like a clothing retail
No, I
store?
haven't.
It's horribly dusty. I don't know how to
Well,
describe.
that's nice to know. Next time
But,
you buy some clothes. All right, so you left that
Yeah,
one
so
because it
next
was
time you
dusty.
buy a clothes, I mean, I don't think it's just super dry per se, but I do think that's because they're bringing boxes of clothes, so it's natural for these things to get dusty.
Fuji
right?
Ren is not holding back. What kind of lousy story is that, Dan? Think you still are sick? Go back, have a good rest. Leave the nonsense to Neil. He has lots of them. James says,
Yeah.
Neil, he's a little nervous.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
Ian says, yes, Super Dry is from the UK.
Yes.
Someone else has asked.
Well done, Ian.
And someone bought my book today. Thank
Oh.
you for doing that.
Well done.
It's our friend Shin Yun. He bought my book today.
Nice.
He wants to know, what did you do in Super Dry?
I was just a staff attendant, I guess. The guy, on the ground folding the clothes and then just approaching about, hi, welcome to Superdry.
See, I
do
know
you need
you're
any
recovering
help?
from sickness, but I
Yeah.
can't believe you'd be this blur. You're like, oh, I don't know. He's
Neil, I was, to
This
be
is
fair,
like
I was only
Wayang
there for like
acting.
a month and a half.
All right, job number 3.
Job number 3, I was working at this restaurant. I believe
Where?
it's called Symmetry.
Symmetry, okay.
It's a stop just before Bugis.
Is it still there?
It's close to Haji Lane, I believe, and I think it's still operating up to today.
What kind of
surprisingly, it's like one of those. I guess you would call it like a cafe style,
High-end kind of?
high end. Yeah, you would
Okay.
have like those brunch.
Oh,
it's
so
like
quite-
a hot brunch spot.
Like quite atas, Eggs
Yeah.
Benedict kind of place.
Yes.
$30 for Eggs Benedict.
Truffle fries for like $20.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict, $25.
That's
don't get me
not worth
started.
the price.
2 eggs.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway,
But
carry
yes.
on.
Yeah, so I worked there for about a month and a half as well.
And what happened there?
Yeah, I didn't like the job.
So you just quit.
So I told them, but that was prior to me, waiting for my enlistment in the army.
Okay.
And then I
but
quit.
In
yeah.
fairness to you,
Yeah.
you're not really a quitter.
No, yeah. I do try.
You stick to things,
Yeah.
NS, High
Yeah,
Rocks,
yeah.
Fitness,
Yeah.
Money FM, you've been here a million years. You stick to things.
But some may say I've got commitment issues, Neil.
Well, that is true. That's job 3. Any more?
I've got one more.
Okay.
This was the one at Penny Black.
You worked at Penny Black?
I did.
The bar at
the bar.
Angmor
Is
bar.
it still around?
I think so, yeah. The Angmor bar, isn't it?
That was the one I told you about, the Fiery Dan. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
But I actually worked there.
Yeah.
This is not a lie.
That's a famous pub. That's
I
on the
worked
corner.
there- I worked there for a day.
Yeah, that's a corner.
That's
on
the
the
one by the
corner, and there's a McDonald's
It's close-
behind it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's a famous pub.
Yeah.
I don't drink, but it's very famous.
Yeah.
I did. Connection. I
What?
did set up a murder scene in that pub.
Oh, that was the last week's story.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that novel I was talking about
Yeah.
last week, Rich Kill, Poor Kill, I
Yep.
really did. The murderer went to, spoiler,
Yeah.
went to Penny Black
Oh.
and picked up a couple of backpackers. And then you'll have to read the book to find out what happened.
Okay.
But it's good.
Nice teaser.
Right.
But yes, I worked there
For a day.
A day, and then I told them, no, not for me.
Why?
I prefer to enjoy the bar as a guest than to have to clean up someone's mess.
So you wasn't serving, you were just picking
I was serving, and I
bottle-
was
glass collecting and all that kind
I
of
was doing everything.
Right.
Yeah. And usually if you're working in the F&B, from my understanding, based on the experiences I have, the sparse experiences I have, you do everything. a bit of
James wants to
everything.
know.
Yeah.
He thinks there's flaws in your story.
Okay.
Holes.
Come, question me, please.
He says, I want more questions about the 3rd and the 4th job. Now, the 4th job was only one day.
Yeah.
The 3rd job
Yeah.
was the restaurant. You're very vague on that one.
Yeah.
In Bugis.
Yeah, that was close to Bugis. It was closer to Haji Lane than Bugis.
Okay, the Atas restaurant.
Yeah.
What did you actually do there?
I was the server, the guy who would serve food, clear the plates, rearrange the tables, But I would never handle the cash register.
Ian says
Yeah.
Dan is flipping. Right, I'm going to wrap this up. I need
Okay.
an answer. As many answers as you can type
need help.
quickly. WhatsApp 88550893.
Yep.
Is it the truth or is he fibbing? Please tell me now. 88550893.
What are
Right.
your thoughts now?
My thoughts are... I'm not even looking at you. My thoughts are...
You got to look at me. You
It
know,
might
to
be
ask me.
true.
Yeah,
It might be true.
it's true.
But you're doing your very, wayang operatic acting, being all forgetful and blur like
Yeah.
you're in a soap opera.
Yeah.
And I think you're trying to push me out of the way, if you like.
It is the truth,
Distract me
Yeah.
with the fact that it's the truth.
Yeah.
But when it's... But it's...
It's the truth. I've got commitment issues.
we have...
He's so stressed if you can look at his
listen,
face now.
we have an agreement, a gentleman's agreement.
Everything is true.
It's either entirely true or
Yes.
entirely false.
Yes.
You can't have it half-half.
No.
Ian says,
Have we got any other questions
Dan is
from our
flipping.
listeners?
Dan is flipping.
Yeah.
And
Remember our listeners...
James says, Neil, it seems
Analytics, right?
unconvincing.
Yeah.
But then lasting for more than 3 years could be true.
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah.
You're a cheeky chappy. You've always been a little scoundrel, even since you was a little boy. And for that reason, I think it's possibly true. And you're trying to dissuade me by lots of blur pauses.
I'm not. It's purely, my way of trying to remember the things. I didn't think that you were asking me about the list of, or like from when I started. So then I panicked a little bit because I didn't remember them in order. They were like, those jobs were like all in a mess. So bits and pieces of my thoughts just wrapped together in one.
Dan, I'm going to give you an answer.
Yes, sir.
And don't let me down.
No?
I think this story, hang on, let me get last comment from James because he's very good.
Yeah.
Then big lasting for more than 3 years could be true. That's where I'm going. Dan, it's true.
Is it true?
It's true. It's true.
It is true, Neil.
I know. That's my final answer.
Okay. All right, Neil. Have you locked in your answer?
Yes.
You one last chance, yeah?
No.
So you haven't locked in?
Yes. I mean, I'm not convinced, but yes, I'm locking it in. I'm locking
locking
it in.
as a fib?
It's true. No, it's true.
A truth.
True.
Truth?
Yes.
Okay. All right. On this week's Friday Night Fibbing, the story of me having commitment issues with jobs, odd jobs in the past, is indeed the truth.
Yes. 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 I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, wait, but to be fair, right, I was really trying hard to remember because I didn't think about you asking me the order of when I had the jobs. So, yes, I mean, well done to you.
Me
Props
and
to
James.
James.
Well done, James.
Well
and a
done,
couple
James.
Of our others. Thank you so much.
Oh, man, I tried to double bluff him, but...
We used the analogy earlier of Premier League battle
Yes, we
between
did.
you and I.
Oh,
but
it's
I'm not
spreading
sure
out.
if it's true anymore because this battle is not even close.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.